y'all feel? Cause I feel so awesome. How you feel? Awesome. I guess that's awesome. You fine and your awesome. Wanna roll? Awesome. Let's go. Awesome. Yeah. Hands in the skyline. AWE. Some call me awesome. Some call me visit.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And our sideline reporter is Doris Burke. This game marks the end of a road trip for the Lakers. They're looking to snag one here before heading home. A look here as we present the State Farm starting five. A look at who the Lakers have on the floor. Fisher and Kobe man the backcourt. Artest, Gasol, and Bynum are the front court. And for Phoenix, VC and Hill are the wings. Channing Frye out there with Gortat, and it's Nash in at the point.
They were concerned that with all of his injuries, they just couldn't justify giving him a long-term big deal.
Outside, Kobe. Outside, Gasol. And Fisher kicks to Bynum. Shot clock at 5. Gortat with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Here's Carter. Straight up. Great positioning on the putback. Here's Nash. Coming in off a 10-point game, his last outing. There's the pick. Picked up by Kobe. Nash kicks to Brooks. There's the triple. They get the rebound. Tries it again. And Vince Carter with the slam.
He made sure to get a little extra hang time there, just to rub it in the defender's face a bit.
Look out below. I wasn't sure he was ever going to come down.
He just wanted to make sure he wasn't coming down on top of anybody.
Spent almost as much on Channing Frye, Josh Childress, and Clark Hakeem Warwick. It seemed at times a little confusing.
Yeah, baffling would be another word to use there. I mean, historically, Kevin, those mid-level deals for average players can be just as risky. So some interesting choices. Series versus Dallas in last season's playoffs, they really looked like a tired and overmatched team.
There's a screen, and there's the feed to Carter. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. 6 points for Vince Carter.
Everything is working for him right now. He's been a huge factor in the quarter.
For the Lakers, Kobe said, Clark, after that series, we've been playing with fire the last 3 years. Now we finally got what we deserved. Steve, that is a very interesting quote. Take it apart for us and delve into it.
Well, I think the Lakers had been to the finals for 3 straight years, and I think they were worn out emotionally. And for a couple of those playoff series over the years, they did play with fire and get away with it. Not last year. Dallas just destroyed them, and I think the Lakers just looked tired, both physically and mentally.
And the Lakers have possession. The Suns getting the bucket. The 3, and Artest gets it. Finishes in the second half were partly born of overconfidence, of ego. I don't know much credence you put in that, Clark. I mean, what do you think?
You know what? I think there is a tendency, a human tendency, to become complacent, to become full, and you can lose some of your edge. I don't think it's a lack of
Brooks. Here's Hill, pushes up, and he makes good on the layup. And the Suns lead by 7.
Boy, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points, guys, coming off that mid-range. Another rebound, gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
He's got 7. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Nothing can beat the NBA on a Friday night, except for maybe a Saturday night. We'll get to that tomorrow. Right now, it's time for the HP Halftime Report. The Suns have been all over the court. Their bench has given them a huge lift offensively, coming up big. Vince Carter not having much difficulty scoring against the Lakers. He's got 14 points, and he's been working to get great looks from the field, making his trips to the free throw line count as well. And for the Lakers, they've been battling. In this young NBA season, they're looking to get over 500, and a win tonight would do it. They're tough to defend when they share the ball like this. Time and again, they're finding the open man. Some fantastic play from these two. You see it early on. Hopefully they can keep it going in the third. It's been fun.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far.
We'll see in the NBA was with the 2010 Cavaliers. LeBron James' last year with Cleveland. And Mike Brown had a pretty good record with the Cavs. He even won Coach of the Year in 2009.
Barnes can't get it to go. Suns leading by 8. Lopez inside, covered by Barnes. We're getting back to Brown for just a second. Clark, a couple of 60-win teams under his watch, while in Cleveland, of course, LeBron James is there with him.
Yeah, exactly.
Sledgehammer!
That should be illegal, Kevin. A superb alley-oop there. Prime time play.
Well, they had that one standing by, just waiting to pull it out.
Now, there's definitely a sense of understanding between.
Artest's got 19 points.
You give him any kind of space, he's going to knock that down.
Well, I thought last season was a tough one for Ron Artest. I mean, he struggled with the shot. And even his defense was a little subpar and not as consistent as we've seen in the past.
Shot clock at 6. Shoots the 3. Count the bucket. He's got 13.
He comes right back with the triple.
An eye for an eye? How about a 3 for a 3, Steve?
And Clark, for our test last season, as he struggled, some of the coaches' critiques played out in the media. Steve, I don't think Ron appreciated that very much.
No, there was even a rumor that he might have wanted to trade prior to the All-Star break. But fortunately for L.A. and for Artest, he started to play much better after the All-Star break. He got
And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has a report for our Sprite Spark of the game. Doris?
Well, Kev, the Suns come away with the Sprite Spark. No hiccups in their game plan, has everything rolling in their direction. Sometimes things just fall into place, and it looks like it's one of those games.
All right, Doris, thanks. So the Suns win it. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and thanks for tuning in.
Congrats on getting a win in a really close game. How much does a game like that change the way you play in the closing moments, knowing that the outcome is hanging in the balance?
It doesn't change anything. Whether there's that sense of pressure hanging over things or not, it's our job to go out there and make plays. It could be early in the first quarter or a tie game with only a few seconds left. No matter what, you've always got a job to do, and nothing should stop you from doing it. It's part of being a team, and it's something I don't take lightly. And the rest of my team showed that they don't either by pulling out the win tonight. It was a huge performance to get the win here, man. Huge.